He said,
Alright, folks, here I am. Welcome back to the show. Thanks for joining me. I'm Milkman L. Hope you guys are having a wonderful week so far. I certainly am. I have not worked much, which is fan-fucking-tastic. I am thoroughly enjoying my first couple days of not working 24-hour calls for the first time in my career. And damn, it is awesome. Man, good times. If only I didn't come home to a 4-year-old, or 4-month-old, who, doesn't cooperate very much. She doesn't like to sleep. Oh well. Oh well. C'est la vie, right? That's how this goes. That is how it goes. Oh well. But, still, fantastic experience nonetheless. Yeah, tonight, we're gonna be doing some mapping. Doing a little mapping, maybe talking about some weird-ass surgery. Sounds like a good time to me. I'm in white maps, I believe. This is a Maw of Mischief? Yeah. Maw of Mischief, Ignite Elementalist. And it is, working out pretty well so far. Working out pretty well. I've kind of... Oh, there we go. A trader. A wild rando approaches. I will gladly sell you my shit. 'Cause I need cash. Get in here, brah. Yeah, I have some, like, very rudimentary in-game gear. Got my, got all my resist covered, got a, okay-ish and growing amount of life. I'm ready to, take a beating. It's, small amount of armor, but it's growing. That is also getting bigger. So, I'm actually pretty impressed with this shield. All of my gear costs, with the exception of the Maw of Mischief, which was 5 chaos, all of my gear costs 2 chaos or later, or less. I got the shield for 2 chaos. Pretty freaking good, if you ask me. The crit chance strike for spells is kind of a miss on this build, but it does help get elemental overload a little bit. I haven't really noticed that makes much of a difference just yet, but I've only done like 6 or 7 maps with Maw of Mischief. So, because it requires level 73, so I haven't had it for all that long. But yeah, everything else is just like, you know, I've spent bubblegum currency on. And I'm set up pretty well, doing decently. I think in Path of Building, I'm at like 300,000 DPS or something against pinnacle bosses, so not too bad for level 78 with like basically no gear to speak of. Yeah, this was 2 Chaos also. I mean, pretty decent stuff, you know, just for basic intro gear, but hey, on we go. We march. Is that the guild stash? No, it's not. So yeah, I'm still doing the chaos recipe, in case that wasn't obvious. But rings, man, the freaking rings hold me back. So I've got a whole bunch of shit organized, but can't get those rings, man. Can't get those rings. I think I have like 20 C or something right now. Next purchase will probably be a barracks respite, I guess. Auras at the moment, I'm running Purity of Elements and Vitality on Arrogance and Determination, because my damage is fine. I don't really need Malevolence. I'm trying to think if I want to run Malevolence on like a, what is it, the Blessing thing? Divine Inspiration, or whatever it is that you can cast your auras as a spell, basically as a temporary buff. I might end up doing that, because really all I need that for is burst damage. And then just having another defensive aura, and I'm not sure what that would be. I may keep Purity of Elements, actually, now that I think about it. Might keep that on so I don't have to worry about resist as much, and I don't have to worry about elemental issues at all, ailments at all. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. That's a thought. I hadn't considered that until just now. I like that idea, actually. The more I think about it, the more I like it. I need, with my setup, I'm gonna need an Enlighten gem, though, to run Discipline and 2 50% auras. So that's a ways off. Enlighten's usually fairly expensive. I'm watching the price of barracks pretty closely, so I'll keep that open. See what Enlightens looking like these days. Enlighten support. So with the changes to Breach and all the Breach item drops, a Divine and Change, that's not too bad. And that'll probably go down a little bit as more of these drop. But yeah, I'd plan on using a Skin of the Lords, and those don't exist. they dramatically slashed the drop rates for that, so that's probably pretty much out. I think I need to like, I've got to adjust my tree. Yeah, see, these are normally like fewer than 10 chaos. And these are all shit, right? Nobody wants blood magic. So these with any useful corruption is gonna be freaking expensive. There's only 159 of them at all with corruption. I meant keystone. Any useful keystone's gonna be super expensive. So yeah, all of the like breach uniques are just like fucking impossible to find now, apparently. Hey, gosh darn, what's up, man? How are you? I'm interested to hear about your impending Doom experience, man, because I felt like I was kind of in on the ground floor of that build. I was kind of talking with the dude who like broke it on Reddit, and you know, it seemed really good from what he was talking about. And I was like, I actually like DM'd him a few times. I was super interested in it. He did I've forgotten what version he did. I think he did the one with the like cursed ground. Then not the one with like Vixen's entrapment. But yeah, his version seemed really good, and like the character seems like it's like freaking invincible. But yeah, curious to hear how that goes for you. All right, let's do some maps. I haven't done too many tier 5s yet. And like I said, I'm still sort of a noob for this Maw playstyle, which is a bit awkward, to be honest. Because you kind of have to wait till like the stone golems show up. Here, so this is what Maw of Mischief does if you're not familiar with it. So it gives you the Death Wish skill, which is this. And, oh yeah, I know you guys probably can't see this because it's small. There we go. So, basically you blow up your own minions, and you deal damage based on how much life they have. So you gotta wait for, maybe because you're missing Apep's Rage, yeah, perhaps. That's a really good wand. That's a very underrated wand. I guess you're doing the poison version then? Instead of hit-based. Yeah, this is a lot. This is a whole lot. Because my stone golems, I think even at this point, have like 40,000 life or something. With like level 17 gem and not all of my health points, you know, on the tree spec'd into. Crouching Tuna's guide? Yeah, okay, cool. I think he's got a pretty complete guide as I understand it. So yeah, basically you just wait for them to show up and you
only delaying
go
the inevitable.
and they die. And I'm in early maps right now, so I have Wave of Conviction as like a support skill to proc flammability on stuff and get, you know, exposure and all that. But it actually kills white mobs pretty easy. So I'm taking advantage of that. Where'd you go?
I should have done better.
The boss of every map is a nightmare. That sucks, man. That's not how it's supposed to be at all. Not at all. Alright, let's get you to be rank 1. Oh, that sucks.
I'm afraid the only...
You get a rank 2. Ashlyn. Sure, I'll take
The question now, exile, is whether or not you're foolish enough to face him down.
Boom. Boom. Look at those ignites go. Look at them go, folks. Yeah, and the this will actually get better as I get more golems. I think I've got one more golem coming my way. Hey, blow up. There you go. One more golem coming my way. Through the Anima Stone. And I haven't even looked at the prices of that yet, because I just know I can't afford it. I need basic gear more than I need one more golem. Yeah, come on. Oh, I don't care if you take loot, dude. Shit, come on in. I'm at Milkman L. Kind of interested to see how the character works too. Because like I watched Zizarin play that character last league, and it seemed like he was just overflowing with damage and durability. So. Oh, what the hell happened to my... Oh yeah, I rolled a really good Basalt Flask, but it's not good for me. I think it's like attack speed, like crit chance, like gain a flask charge when you get crit. But, so I'm trying to sell it instead of using it, and I forgot to put a flask back in its place. Whoops. Okay, explode. Please, when I tell you to. Makes a really big difference.
I think I just finished washing out the stench of prison.
Yeah, so the damage is good. The damage is quite good. But waiting for the golems to like regen is not my favorite.
In the dirt, worm.
There we go. Alright, Giannis.
If you cut a banana,
I'm going to
The
kill
fool.
you, Giannis. Just not
Alright. Out we go. Show me what you got, man. I don't think I've ever, like, actually played in a party in Path of Exile before. You're in a cultist, okay? That makes sense. Got your Herald going. So that, I mean, your damage looks pretty good, dude. Clear's solid. Gotta get that Awakened Spell Cascade rocking, though. I don't know how much that is. Probably expensive. Probably expensive would be my guess. Dude, your build is eye cancer. There's so much going on the screen right now. Oh my god. Yeah, so I feel like I'm pretty durable, despite only having 9,000 armor. I'm rocking Ignite Prolif Gym, but I really want Barracks Respite so I can get rid of that and put Unbound Ailments on to like increase my Ignite duration. I don't have anything worth crucibling right at the moment, so on we go. I can't see anything.
What's this?
I'm just gonna randomly explode my golems and hope that they're like where they need to be.
Side by side, just as our ancestors did in the labyrinth.
Right.
Slay warrior, but not enough.
Alright, let's see if I can get some
That was really
Death's the end.
execute you. You can pick up the stuff.
Kill you, Giannis. Just not yet.
But I will gladly take the unveils if you are so generous. That's a lot of unveiled shit. I don't want that. Sorry, I'm gonna sit here for a second and pick up this crap, because eventually I will actually need it. I think. There we go. Moving on. Well, I appreciate that. Ouch! That hurt. Yay, rings for Chaos Recipe. Yay! There you go. Hey, there's a gambler. I think a couple leagues ago, there was somebody who turned in, like, 15,000 gambler cards. And basically just, like, totally lost everything. He's like, this is the most ridiculous thing that I've ever done. This is a total waste of money. He's, like, lost all of his time and currency that he put into it. Alright, this is back where we just were, so... Alright, let's see what your boss woes look like. It'll be even worse with 2 people in your party, but... Boom. So much ignition. Alright, we'll clear out the ditches here real quick. Ooh, that is a little on the rough side, isn't it? Okay, let's see how I do. Yeah, that makes a difference. That was without damage. Yeah, damn dude, your single target is not good, is it? Wonder why that is. Why is it such a problem?
Too much crossover.
Crazy. Huh. Well, Sacrifice fragment. Yep, don't give a shit about that or that amulet. Let's GTFO. Slowly working my... Oh, hey, I can start speccing into essences now. Nice. So I got all of the, like, map, you know, basic map drop stuff that I wanted. So my plan here for the Atlas is, basically get essences. So I'll get all these Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm probably going to path up this way first. I'm going to get all these basic nodes before I start speccing into essences, because I'm a bitch right at the moment. And probably can't handle them. But yeah, we'll get all the essences, and then I'm gonna travel over here and get abysses. Probably get those 4 points, and then these. And curl around here. And then we'll get that. And we'll call it good for a little bit. And I think I'm probably gonna spec into Blight before I make the charge up here. For all this crazy abyss nonsense. So I'll probably finish Blight before I come up here. Because, like, most of this is, you know, just, like, abyss monsters, and I'm not really sure that that's going to make a huge difference for me. I mostly am after the, like, Stygian Spires. So yeah, what can we do about, what can you do about your single target? I guess I don't know enough about the build to, like, make suggestions on how to fix it, but that seems... I mean, Apep's, you know, a strong-ass wand would certainly help. Oh, shit, that's not what I want to do. Unveil. There we are. LE damage if you dealt a crit recently. Okay. Assist pin. Okay. What is that? Gain a frizzy charge on a critical strike? Wow. Okay. Well, if it didn't have a bricked life roll on that, that would actually be a pretty decent quiver. I might try to sell that for chaos or something. Because at this point, that still makes a difference. Ooh, non-chaos is extra chaos. Cool. These are still exciting to me at this point, because I don't have any of them. Rarity? Nah. Nah. So Boots of Uller. Did I unveil everything? Sure did. Wait a second. We're gonna be killed. Can I put something else on this that makes it worth a shit? Probably not. This is your current setup. I'll have a look at that in just a second. Trash. Don't know why I picked that up. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to sell that.
Cellarim.
Cellarim. Guess I don't really need more amulets. Just rings. Lots and lots of rings. I'll keep that. I sort of have a soft spot for Bated Breath ever since Betrayal League, when Energy Shield was like freaking ridiculous. Like everybody went Chaos Inoculation. Okay, put all that shit in my stash, and then we're gonna have a look at this path building. No. There we go. Import this build. Guess I didn't need to open it directly, did I? I'm so silly. Alright. Okay, so you went on this side of the tree instead of over here. Fair enough. Oh, so you're level 71 too. I mean, that's not like... You're kind of under-leveled for the content we were doing. Got all the area of effect. I mean, you probably just want to start speccing into poison real heavy, right? So, damage 20% faster is a huge damage multiplier. I would get that pronto. I think you'd probably anoint one of these poison things down here. Oh, it's a golden oil. Fuck. Never mind. What about this one? This one. That might not be a terrible idea. But this is really good too. Dirty Techniques. That might be the choice, but it's also expensive. What else could you do? So you're heading back this way for something, I guess? Is it that? Your items aren't great? Yeah, I mean, that's decent. Shared suffering, I love that. Yeah, I mean, my items are terrible, too. I feel ya. You could probably upgrade to a, you know, non-awful 6-link at this point. I imagine that's probably not super expensive. It's gotta be better than a tabula. Let's see. Let's see what you can get on 6 links. Surely there's been enough corrupted things dropping at this point, right? Yeah, so you can just get some, like, random-ass armor for a couple chaos. Just pick something that has the links you need. Use 7C, broken tying every map. Well, that is not ideal, is it? I mean, maybe go and, like, farm the, like, Act 10. I know it sounds terrible, but... Like, farm Act 10 for chaos recipe stuff and generate some currency. I did that for a little bit. Because I had, like, a couple of my items. Like, that was level 70 and that was level 73. So I think I farmed until, like, level 68 or something. Just to get, like, some basic currency to buy, like, life and resist gear. Yeah, it looks like your resists are fine. Life is super low. I would definitely up that. Do you have, no, you don't have, like, energy shield or anything to speak of? Yeah, Eldritch Battery is great. I'm running Mind Over Matter and Eldritch Battery. Super nice. I've actually never done that before. Yeah, no, I've never done that before. Or no, I take that back. I had a Trickster that did that. It was great there, too. Like, way back in the day. I had a Trickster that was Mind Over Matter and Eldritch Battery. But it's really effective here. I feel super tanky. You kind of have to have this, though, if you're going to do Mind Over Matter. But if not, then your energy shield just, like, constantly recharges. So yeah, life is pretty low to be doing maps. I would be very scared of that. Let's see. Where else can you gain life, though? How much life do you have on the tree? 82%. Yeah, I would spec into life pronto if you can. Like, maybe get this wheel down here. Oh, here, there. This wheel here. And then, like, maybe that wheel, and you already have that one. Just whatever you can do. I mean, you can always spec out of it later, right? This is a good option. It is. Okay. Yeah, I mean, whatever you can do to just, like, not die for a little while is probably gonna be a good idea for you. Let's see. 10% more chaos damage to energy or enemies which have energy shield. That's like most bosses, right? That's pretty cool. So you get 10% more damage for 1 point, like where you need it. Seems alright. You know what the build you're trying to follow? Okay, I'm gonna open another instance of this. You know what you might try is getting a cheap Shaper ring with life gain on hit. That'd probably do you a lot of good. DPS including poison is 1,000,000. Okay. Is Apex like super expensive or something? Life on hit should, yeah, it should work with Impending Doom. I think it's just any hit. It's life on spell hit. Ah, shit. Hit. Gain number life, enemy hit with spells. Oh, ring. Sorry. I bet you can give one of these, just like some shitty ring for 1C. Yeah. Apex with the colors and links. Yeah, you might just get it and, like, color it yourself, because you can, I mean, is Apex, like, super popular? There you go. One for 3C. Just color it yourself. What colors do you need? So you need either 2 blue and a green, or one of each. Either way is pretty doable. If you're like desperate for slots, or for like gumball currency, like the chromes and shit, then this is the easiest way to go, but can't imagine this would take you too many rolls either. Yeah, if you've got 7C, that'd be my move. I would get one of these and just, you know, take your chances. And then get one of these. Just some random ass ring. Yeah, that's probably gonna be your best band-aid. Because this, I mean, you're spamming the shit out of the screen, so gaining 14 life per hit is gonna be a lot of life. So how do they suggest you stay alive? Oh, they just sort of casually have 5,000 life. And this is a level 96 tree. Got it. Got it. But yeah, those 2 items plus speccing into life should probably... That should help you out a lot. Because honestly, like, a big part of survivability in this game is just being able to kill shit before it kills you. Yeah, 14 life per hit is... I mean, it's probably going to make a bigger difference than you think, though, because each one of your casts is hitting 3 times, right? With the spell cascade. So, like, each time you cast, you can potentially get 14 life. Against a single target. If you're casting it into a crowd, then, like, you're gaining a shitload of life. Like, those on-hit mechanics, I think, are kind of undervalued, in my opinion. Especially for big AoE spells like that. Stuff sort of gets popular, you know? And, people sort of disregard other solutions. Like, life regeneration is so busted, and has been for a long time. And just, like, nobody really cares. Everybody knows Inquisitor is super good. They're just like, nah, life regeneration on gear, that's not a valuable mod. A single mod that regens, you know, over 100 life, that's, like, freaking crazy. Yeah, I mean, try it out. It's a cheap adventure, you know? It's a 1C ring. So, if it doesn't work for you, then fuck it, just throw it away. And I mean, granted, I know... Oh, what the fuck? They love their eternal Burgonets. Burgonet, however you pronounce that. Frickin' red beasts are tanky. Oh, of course my stone golems, like, walk away right when I'm gonna pull up. Okay, so you go do something productive. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, that is definitely a flaw of this build, is stone golem AI. It is not always great. There you go. Sure, I'll take these scrolls.
This is a fine capture.
Hey, look, it's an essence. Boop. I love how stuff just vaporizes. The reason I want barracks, like, a big reason I want barracks is the radius of things going boom and catching your ignites and shocks is way bigger than the Ignite Prolift Gym. And I think that's... Ooh, my first breach. My first reworked breach. Let's see how this goes. A little concerned about the regeneration of golems being a limiting factor here. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. What was the modifier called? If you just type in the tilde and, like, life spell, it should bring it up. I think that's what I did. So it's called gain number life per enemy hit with spells, but if you just type tilde and life spells, it should get it. Yeah, the tilde is like inexact search. Don't leave home without it, man. Especially in Path of Exile, there's so much like weird ass, overly specific wording that, like, you know, if you get like one word out of place, it's not gonna search the right thing for you. I have many times fallen victim to that problem. Like, searching cluster jewels is a complete nightmare. If you try to, like, actually search for the exact thing that you want, you have to, like, there's these weird drop-down menus. Here, I'll show you. Weird drop-down menus that you have to, like, let's see, how do you do it? So, ads, passive skills. Yeah, so you have to choose the enchant. You can't choose this. Choose the enchant. And then... Oh, no, that's actually... But that is one weird thing. But then you have to choose, let's see. Passive skills. Add. Yeah, this is it. So added small passive skills. Like, if you choose one of these, your life gets really hard. But if you scroll down here and choose this, added small passive skills, grant X, then you have this drop-down menu and you can choose what you want. It's much more generic. Like, how would you ever know that? I'm not sure how I found that out. I just kind of, like, randomly... I think I wasn't finding what I needed, and I was like, ah, fuck, am I doing this wrong?
We are friends now.
And the answer is, according to the game, or the trade site, trade API at the very least, I was. Yes, I was doing it wrong. Yeah, I think that's part of why people hate trade so much, is there's so many, like, weird, unwritten rules that you just kind of have to learn that you would never, ever know. Like, so there's a mod on boots that cannot be frozen. But you know what you search for? It's not cannot be frozen, because if you do that, you don't get anything. And you get, like, weird uniques and stuff. See? You get a failed search. Yeah, it's just, like, a few things. But no, if you do chance to avoid being frozen, and you say minimum 100, then you have all of these things. And so I guess now, actually, I guess as of this league, they've changed it. But this used to say cannot be frozen. So, like, but you still had to search the same thing. It's just 100% chance to avoid being frozen. Ridiculous. Yeah, just things like that you would never, ever have any way of knowing.
When I'm ready and not
But once you learn the tricks, you can really use that to your advantage and find, find cool items that you need that maybe nobody else is searching for. That was one golem popping. I just like Perlif killed that whole pack. I freaking love that skill, man. Yeah, so this is kind of how it goes. I basically just like pop my Wave of Conviction and then let a golem run in, blow it up, rinse and repeat. It's a little slower than I thought it might be, but still pretty good gameplay. Can't complain. I wish there was some way to like make my minions faster. They're already aggressive. The Maw of Mischief makes them aggressive. But I wish there was a way to make them like charge in quicker. Without using Link, that is. I'm sort of hurting for Links. Yeah. What are you doing? You die. You have no life. No way. Just a screen full of things randomly goes away. Delightful. Yeah, after watching the real James Humphreys Wave of Conviction Ignite builds, it is very tempting to abandon Maw of Mischief in favor of just doing that, but I definitely am very satisfied by those pops. Whenever I'm like offline and thinking, oh man, it'd be so much easier if I could just run around and cast my spell and not worry about it. And then I come and do that stuff and like, oh man, it's so satisfying. Alright, channel, big booms. Look at that. Go, go, go! Ignite Prolif! Oh, almost got him. Wow, that's a big pop. Our camera still zoomed in? Yes, it is. Thank you. Change that. I actually thought that while I was messing with Path of Building, I was like, I'm gonna forget about that. Sure as shit. Because I have it like mostly covered with Discord. So I can't tell. Oh well. Oh well. I'm bad at this. You guys all know that by this point though. Let's see, I want to keep that unidentified. I don't need to ID that. We'll sell that. I don't know why I picked it up. Extra curse. Forgot about that. That's a pretty sweet ring. Well, Dredry, thank you for your ring. I appreciate it greatly. Ooh, yeah, my skill point. Let's do that. Yeah, so I guess I'm going to get up here, like, get all of these travel nodes allocated. I thought about going to Wandering Path and then like getting all of these random nodes here, like filling all that shit in, and then like specking out a wandering path and hitting all the notables. I don't know, that's really worth it. 4 unmaking orbs to make that happen. Yeah, probably not. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. Oh wow, regenerate 174 life per second? Man, they have really reworked this. I missed that. That must have happened when they redid uniques a couple patches ago. Fire res on low life, max fire res. That's a solid shield, man. Obviously very righteous fire-ish. Slap it in there. Why not? How's the roll? Not great. That's okay. Alright, essences, here I come. Well, almost, I guess. Wait, did I finish this? I don't think I did. Oh no, I did finish this map. On an amulet? I think it's only on rings. Lose 13 life per enemy hit with spells. Is that on that unique thing? Gloom something? Forgotten what that's called. That's awesome. Gloomfang, there you go. Yeah, I think the gain life on hits only on rings. Mineral pools. Do I have anything lower? Nope. Alright, mineral pools it is. Magic it up, baby. Less area of effect. 2 additional chains. Well, that means I'll probably get tagged because of my golems a couple times, but that's okay. Here's a bunch of stuff that makes you lose life. That's totally what you were after, right? Trying to gain life on hit means you actually lose life on hit. That's a very, like, Path of Exile experience, I think. Hey, I told you to blow up. There you go. Deflate for every hit. Yay! It's exactly what you wanted. It's like the meme, like, Mom says, we have life gain on hit at home. Life gain on hit at home. You die. You lose life. Alright, what now? What now? Oh, I save up because I need to buy a cheap cluster jewel. That's right. So I'm getting a cluster jewel that has the Blessed Rebirth notable on it, so things like my minions that get spawned don't get damaged within 4 seconds of being respawned, so that's cool. Yeah, get in there, Stone Golem. Excellent. Just the way I like it. Extra splody. Come on, die. There you go. I wonder if I could use Convocation. Would that work on golems? Probably, right? That might be an interesting, interesting way to get them where I need them to be. Instead of just like hanging out and being like, run towards it! Run towards the enemy! I'm totally not gonna blow you up the second you get there, I promise. I know that's happened literally thousands of times already, but not this time. This time it's different. Wow. That was an easy way to eliminate a rare. Cool.
When I'm ready and not before.
Ow. Give me a map. I guess this is where I need to be. I'll take that recipe, thank you. Oh, so I have to say that coming in late, coming in at 3 p.m. on call, whereas previously we did 24 hours, coming in at 3 p.m. was everything that I could have ever possibly imagined. It was so freaking awesome. It's like I showed up and they were super busy, and so I had to, you know, like, oh, 2 additional abysses. Wow, that's gonna be good later on, because I plan on speccing into abyss. Anyway, they were really busy, and I kind of played cleanup. But there was a bunch of shit like log jammed at the end of the day, and apparently there were, you know, some like scheduling issues that they had to work out, and people were pissed off. And I was like, wow, that would have been all my problem if I had been here today, because I would have been the one running the schedule. But I wasn't. I was at home. It was awesome. And then once I cleaned everything up, which was like 7-ish. Oh shit, not paying attention. I screwed around. I think I played this for like half an hour or maybe an hour. Watched some Brett Ultimus, which was fun, even though I have no idea how to play Dungeons and Dragons. And I went to sleep at like 9:30, and I slept through the night, and it was amazing. Easily the most satisfying call shift I've ever had. I just had this, like, I'm sure I had a shit-eating grin on my face the entire time. I was like, I don't care. I just showed up. Don't give a shit. You guys do whatever you want. I'm invincible. Oh, I can't go there because that isn't land. Okay. Oh, it is, though. Why couldn't I teleport to that? My frostblink is busted, man. It broke. Oh, I didn't turn my auras back on. That's stupid. That's real bad. Can't believe I didn't pay for that. Here, get in here. Pummels breaker, the watching. Alright, dude. You need a guy. That's the whole point of this guy. So I wonder how long Wave of Conviction, just without like any support gems, will continue to kill light mobs. 'Cause that's really handy. Oh, I need to get my Basalt Flask. Or a Basalt Flask, I suppose. Flask. Have another one? I do. Reduced effect. Stun and block recovery? Level is at 46. That... I don't know if I want to... Whoa, easy now, easy. I don't know how many resources I really want to spend on this. Cast speed during recovery, or during effect. Charge recovery. Meh. So I say that, and now I'm gonna sit here and, like, fuck around. Well, that's pretty good. That's about the best I can expect, honestly. So, yeah, I'll use that. I need to remember that I have these, though. I don't think I've used them at all. And I'm used to these flasks being, like, you know, auto use. So, we'll see how this goes. Oh, hey, yeah, I need to get Blessed Rebirth. Do I want to do that, or do I want to gamble and just try to roll my own? Probably just try to roll my own. So, here we go. So, added, passive, doing my own Taking my own advice here. Apex for 1C. Yeah, you can't use, so if you want to, like, color it or add sockets to it or anything in the, crafting bench, then you have to spend a vol orb per item of currency that you would otherwise use. So, like, for instance, do I have anything corrupted so I can show you that? I don't believe so. Oh, here you go. Item sockets aren't empty. Of course they're not. There. So it increases the cost by a vol orb. So, like, 3 fuse plus 3 vol orbs. You have 5 vols. Well, I mean, I guess you could roll it once. You could roll one, like, you know, has X color of socket. Oh, I thought this was 2. I thought this was 2 chromes. Never mind. Maybe not. Maybe not. But if you get one more, you could have 3 sockets and 3 linked sockets. Just hope they're the right colors. That's not what I wanted to do. Where did I pick that up? Hey, look, it sucks. Hey, gonna sell that.
Hello.
Alright, so I need to go here and figure out what level all of the minion spell gem or cluster jewel mods are. Jewels, cluster jewels, medium cluster jewels. Minion life. Minion life, where are you? Minion life. Alright, so I need level 68. Cool. I can do that. Is there anything else that I need that's, like, useful here? That's not what I wanted. Also not what I wanted. There we go. 68. Yeah, I guess I'm not really, like, I'm not looking for crazy mods on it or anything. So, like, what's the tier down from this? 68. Sweet. Is that the same here? Yep. Cool. Which one was I searching? Yep. Also grant this minion life. Add number small. Let's see, passive skills. There we go. Max of 5. And I want item level to be at least 68. Lovely. And it has Blessed Rebirth on it already. Well, maybe I'll just buy that. Wait, can I get one that's level 84? Let's see if level 84 ones are still 1C. Probably not, right? Nope. Nope. Well, you know what? I'm gonna take my frickin' 1C thing here and life or death. Hey, where'd it go? There it is. Direct Whisper. I want your shit. Give it to me.
Blessings.
Ha ha ha, DC. That describes most people's experiences early in this league, I suppose. Okay, nothing. I guess I'm gonna have the typical Yeah, AFK, whatever. Typical trading experience where I just spam the shit out of people until I get what I want. I mean, these are like 1C trades, so I can't see anybody like particularly going out of their way to accommodate me. Alright. I guess I'd actually prefer to not have a rare one if I can avoid it, but still have to use a scour to get all that shit off of there and get the mod that I want. But whatever works. So be it. Oh, sweet. Take my money, please. 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 Thank you. Yay. Cheers. Thanks. Off I go. Oh, it's the wrong guy. Alright, let's see what kind of magic I can work with this. Scour that bitch. And that is not gonna do it. 25% increased effect? No, no, no. Nope. Nope. Oh, I guess why am I adding to that? Got it, nice. Well done. Nope. That ain't it. Yeah, they just really want me to have Feasting Fiends. After death. I need Dex, so I'll try that. Nope. Renewal? Oh, damn. Oh, renewal doesn't matter for this. I was thinking about an absolution build recently, and renewal is awesome for that, but for this build, better. Is this like fucking hard to roll or something? What was the what the hell is it? I have too many windows open, damn it. Oh yeah, it's really unlikely. Shit. Well, let's see what we can do. Take that, alt supply. Nope. 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 Damn, now I really want that one for 1C. Shit. Hulking corpses. Oh, that's what I want. Plus 3. Do I regal it? Yeah, I'm regal it. Oh. That's not really what I want, but it might be worth something. Oh yeah, I forgot. Awakened Path of... Yeah, this is not working. Alright, let's open another one of these. Damn it. Hulking corpses. What was the other? Dread March? Alright, well, I mean, that's profit, right? I will gladly sell that for 11C. That's a shitload of cash for me right now, so I'll just put it up for 10. Fuck it. Give me 10C. Cool. Done. Nailed it. So maybe I'm just gonna straight up trade for Blessed Rebirth. Five. Blessed Rebirth. Oh, the cheapest one's 15. Fuck, of course it is. I wonder if he's like... I wonder if that was bait. I took it! I took your bait! Damn it. Yep, I know. With no mercy. Just unabashedly spamming these people. It's so bad, dude. Experiences like this make me cheapest 6 link with your socket as 8C. Oh no. Well, I mean, but if you paid for a tabula, like a tabula is kind of different though because it's applicable for every character. So it could be worse, right? Yeah, the whisper sound is loud. It's very loud. Doubt you're gonna play another one. Oh no! Say it ain't so, man. Alright, there we go. Random hurting person. What the fuck? This is your hideout. Ah, damn it. Am I dropping? Oh, he's here though. Looking for cluster jewel. Looking for the cluster jewel. Please give it to me. Damn it, man. Trade me. Nice. Cheers. Oh, not you. Not you. Had to look for it. Oh, yeah. Dude, I'm glad that they highlight the traded items with, like the purple ring thing. So you can actually sort of tell what you're looking for. All attributes? Okay, nope. Alright, I'm all in on this one. Yeah, well, don't we have all attributes, I guess. Use all my frickin' alts on this. This will just sit in my damn cash tab forever. Bodyguards? It's not what I need. Ah. Lost a life. Nope. Nope. 6 more. Come on, baby. Nope. Life from death. Bummer. Hulking corpses? No. Bodyguards? No. One more. Damn. Okay. Well. Fuck me. Alright. Moving on. Let's save up some skill points and go map. Do I have any other maps that I need to do before I do Keurig mission? I don't. I do not. Which ones of these have I not done? Primordial blocks. Okay, take that. City Square. Alright. Let's go do those. Wow, that's a lot of mods. 2 unique bosses, you say? I bet they'll enjoy getting ignited. Oh, that won't work. It is not magic. Caught myself. Shock ground. Trail. Let's go. Oh, I don't have my stone golems up? With the balls? The deuce? Stone go, stone golems. I need you. There you go. Wow, this is quite a lot of stuff on the screen here.
Death was such a gift.
Hey, where'd you go? There.
Sorry,
Boom.
exile. Into the road.
Every time you
What?
choose me, I just come back stronger.
Wait!
Excellent.
Another deal.
I'm
Right,
afraid
you
the
need a rank?
I'd have made a little more show of it. I can appreciate the
No,
killer.
you don't get
What?
removed. You get imprisoned.
No, we had a deal!
We didn't have a deal. Silly Ashling. Yeah, well, if you're not gonna play another character, then we gotta fix that one. You have to fix that one somehow. Seems pretty fixable, though. I think that might be, like one of those... Sometimes characters have this, like, terrible lull where you just, like, don't change anything for a long time, and... you know, they suffer because there's no, like, obvious breakpoints and, like, gains or anything. You may just be there. But hopefully the Apex does a number on your damage. Oh yeah, craniosynostosis. We had to talk about that. Forgot. Totally forgot. So, we were talking... Who was I talking about this? Somebody brought this up the other day. I think it was in the context of, like, one of their friends' kids had it or something. I don't know. But I do remember that it's awesome. And, so what it is, so your skull is actually made of, like, a bunch of separate bones. And they fuse. They, like, join together when you're a baby. So, like, little babies have, these soft spots called fontanelles, which are basically just the spaces between the bones in their skull. So, like, theoretically, you could, like, injure a baby's brain by hitting the fontanelles, but that's, you know, still pretty unlikely because their skull's mostly complete. But anyway, so, like, and, you know, this is an adaptive thing, so their head can squish while they're being born. You know, otherwise, if you just had, like, a normal skull that couldn't deform, then that would be very unpleasant for Mom. It's pretty bad anyway. So, yeah, that would not go well. And, so what craniosynostosis is those, like, lines between the bones in your skull, which are called sutures. It's your sutures fusing too early. So your skull, like, doesn't grow properly. And that can, like, squish your brain and cause all sorts of problems because of that. Usually in the form of hydrocephalus, which is basically, like, fluid backup in your brain. And it can also, like, cause some, like, facial deformities and, you know, pretty much anything associated with your head being misshapen that you can think of. Can happen with that. So, what we do to fix it is we go and cut these little kids' skulls apart. And it is probably even more graphic and gruesome than what it sounds like. So, these kids end up getting their faces peeled off. Like, literally having their facial skin dissected away from their skull. Like, they peel your face down, and then, like, cut your skull off, and cut it apart, like, chop the bones apart, and put them back together in a fashion that, like, lets your brain grow.
You'll need more than
That's
one to
really
get
what
us
happens. And it's actually, like, super cool, because it's generally a multifaceted, or, like, multidisciplinary approach, because you need, like, several different surgeons. Basically, you know, you need, like, neurosurgery, and, like, a craniofacial surgeon, and sometimes plastics. Usually the craniofacial will, like, be a plastic surgeon, but sometimes it's, like, oral maxillofacial. So you got a whole bunch of people, like, working on this.
Don't want to die again.
And, like, the kids, it's a huge surgery. This is, like, an all-day thing. I mean, like 10 plus hours.
Bash
surgery.
well, exile.
Huge surgery.
Today.
Animals turn on each other in time.
And it's very dangerous.
May your
The
nest
kids
be
lose
shining.
a blood volume, basically all of their blood. So, you know, you have to keep up with that, and like they can get unstable. They have tons of pain, so it's really complicated to, you know, control their pain afterwards. It is just a really challenging, like extreme high level procedure to be involved in. And like watching it happen is so cool. It's crazy. Because they will like, they'll literally take the pieces of this little baby's skull. And it is babies, you know, we're talking like 1-year-olds. And they'll take the pieces of the skull that they've, you know, taken apart and set it on this table and like rearrange it in the best way that they can think of to get it to like fit back together in a, you know, a way that's going to minimize their complications. And you're just kind of like watching the surgeon just kind of fiddle around with skull bones. And meanwhile, the kid's like bleeding like crazy, faces like down, you know, like they cut the scalp off and stuff, obviously, because they gotta get to the skull. It is just nuts. And you know, the kid gets cold because their head's open for so long. There's just so many different things that you have to worry about. Wow, that was pretty impressive single target damage there. I am okay with that. Alright, now it's on with essences. All my points from here on out, so what's that? 3, 7, 13, 17 points. That's wild. It is totally wild. It is completely... It's like, truth is stranger than fiction kind of thing. And I've been a part of a lot of those from both sides, actually. During my med school rotation, surgery rotation I did, I worked with a craniofacial plastics gal who was an amazing surgeon. She actually died of cancer. Interestingly enough, she had a tumor that was invading one of her pulmonary arteries, and it ruptured her TA, and she just like instantly died. So that sucks. She was pretty young. She was probably early 50s, and like crazy healthy person. One of those people that's just like an absolute health nut. Exercised, ate well, slept properly, you know, just in peak physical condition. It's a tumor that explodes her freaking heart, basically. You know, and like exceptionally educated. You know, had surgery with like surgery residency with multiple fellowships. Like, he's a huge name in her field. It's like, nope, fuck you, cancer. You're dead. Sorry. That sucks, doesn't it? But yeah, anyway, so I was involved from that side, and then also, you know, having done anesthesia, like, I've done it on that side too, and it's, like I said, it's just very, very complex. Everybody involved has to, like, really communicate and, you know, make sure you're not, like, literally killing this child. But some of the technology they have to, like, make those surgical fixes stick is just crazy cool. Like, when I was there, this was, what, 14 years ago at this point, or 12 years ago at this point, they had these screws that function just like normal screws, as far as I could tell. I mean, I'm sure they're probably like a little weaker than, you know, normal metal screws, but they were made of some like plastic or polymer or something that when you applied like this ultrasonic frequency to them, they melted and essentially like secured the like whatever they were joining, just like turned into a glue. So you screw these pieces together, and then you melt the screw, and it hardens. And instead of just like merely holding them together, like fastening them together, it actually like joins them together with glue. Which I think is just absolutely fucking crazy.
I could spin a yarn. Wait, what happened to El Dealing?
Oh, what am I full of here? Do I want that? Gangs momentum. Yeah, meh. Much rather have that.
If you cut a Barandus, and you definitely... Thank you. Please put the knife down now.
Alright, June. So yeah, for those kids, we'd run all sorts of like a ketamine infusion and fentanyl infusion, like all of these hardcore ass drugs, these little teeny kids. And they tended to like, kids do well with, you know, medical stuff in general, honestly, but they tended to do very well afterwards. They would have a lot of pain, and you know, after enduring that much blood loss, clearly it's not an easy surgery to recover from, but they did pretty well, all things considered. 18% increased effect. Wow. Wow. I want cold convert. Let's do that. Yeah, it's nuts that you can like literally cut somebody's head apart and put it back together, and it's just like another day at the office. It's crazy. Sword. Okay. What do I want here? Probably accuracy. Oh, or do I want this? Yeah, probably that. Ooh, percent reduced mana cost. That is lovely. That crap needs to get out of my inventory.
Be careful.
And I'll take those. So yeah, I'll once I'm done with this map, we'll watch a little video of craniosynostosis. It's crazy. I feel like that's one of those things that like might get me like an age restriction or something, but it's worth it. We've watched more gruesome things on this, on this stream before. How many times have I seen it? I'm gonna say in the teens. I was probably a part of 4 of them as a med student, and as anesthesia, yeah, probably 10-ish. Something like that. It is not a common thing to have done. It's because it is such a huge deal. It's kind of a rare condition. I actually don't know what the incidence is, but we can look it up. We will find that out in just a second. Let's see. Immune cold, huh? No. There's just one over here so far. I'm gonna put another minion tower in there. Blew up a gold for nothing. Wrong skill. Whoopsies. Oopsies poopsies. Alright. You get to be Scout Tower. You get to be a Scout Tower. Divine power! Everybody thinks Cassia is like so obnoxious. It was like to meme level during Blight, but I don't know, man. I just think she's hilarious. She's just like this goofy, overzealous, kind of over the top character. I don't find anything obnoxious about her. Okay. We are blighted. Blight's the other mechanic I'm gonna go for. Blight, Abyss. Oh, I don't need that. Yeah, Blight, Abyss, and Essences. Alright. That's all my shit, then we're gonna go watch little kids get their heads medically mutilated. Oh no, I'm not buying things. I am selling things, sir. gotta unveil some stuff. Let's see, dot, spell damage. I don't think that's worth shit. Okay, need to unveil that still. What would be my differential for second? Causes a mild cutis verticis gyrata in this late 20s male. Well, why do you ask?
Stay vigilant.
I honestly don't know. I don't know what causes that to happen, other than just like aging.
Hello.
Like maybe if you have some sort of like overgrowth syndrome, like a pituitary tumor or something like that. But pretty sure you do not have that. Based on having seen you recently. Or, no, that's not what I want. Or your friend. I'm sure your friend doesn't have that. Sorry. I'll maintain anonymity here. It's very important. Attack speed and cast speed while focused. Jesus, that's a lot. What? 47%? Damn. Too bad the rest of the gloves is trash. But that is pretty damn good. Double damage while focused? Sure.
Keep your eyes.
Yeah, 47% attack and cast speed is kind of insane. That would be really good for the, what is it, kinetic blast? It's like phantasmal kinetic blast or something that counts your cast speed for your attack speed. Or maybe vice versa. No, that's right. It's cast speed for attack speed. At like 50% of the rate or something.
Be careful.
Alright, get ready to delve the bowels of YouTube. And I think I've configured my sound properly, finally. Let's see. No. I guess we'll find out. You got any pips? Yay! Did it work? Is it solving your problems? Apeps is a ridiculous poison spell wand. It's so good. It's like, I mean, I think you can do better, but it's, for the price, it's just freaking ridiculous. So much cast speed and extra damage, and then the poison deal damage faster is crazy good. Oh, this is from when I posted my video. Yay. Oh, that's... needs a refresh. Oh, I probably don't... I'm not logged into that anymore. Let's see. Let's see here. Craniosynostosis. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. Nope. That's like an awesome picture. Stop it. Stop doing that. I want to see your freaking... Where is that? There. So yeah, your sutures fuse prematurely, right? They're not supposed to be... Like, my kid still has a fontanelle, and she's 4.5 months old. That's the fontanelle. That little... There's one here, and then there's one posteriorly, too. So basically, it causes, like, one side of your head to look all fucked up. Usually. Unless the one in the center fuses, which this is... As I recall, the one in your forehead is the rarest one to fuse, the metopic suture. Let's see here. Yeah, see? That's after the kid went home, I guess. But still, you can tell that their, like, you know, head is grossly deformed. Same deal. So let's see if we can actually find a, Fitz's story. Ooh, here we go. Maybe this is what we want. See if they have any, Yeah, so there's Fontenelle, like I was saying. Wow, the, production quality on this is not great. Yeah, so nasal cartilage, right? They're in there, like, messing with shit. Yeah, they have the patient all positioned weird like this, too, because they have to have, like, the entire face and head exposed. This is crazy. Let's see. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. That's so they've like drawn here where they're gonna like cut basically, and so this is the entire scalp peeled down, and they're gonna cut this entire cranial vault off basically, and it looks like that's where it's removed. Yeah, so they took this piece off. That's kind of weird. I wonder why they did that. Well, let's listen, shall we? We'll pause the music real quick.
So those are some of the endoscopic approaches that we use. There
Could
are
you keep the
a
vote? I
number
don't
of
know.
alternatives when we think about open reconstructions. The pie
Can you hear this? Can you hear the YouTube? I think I configured Chrome to play through what's it called now? Voice meter banana. Yep, sure did.
procedure is one that's specific to sagittal craniosynostosis. This is a surgery that was described by John Jane, and there have been a number of modifications since then. This does involve a bicoronal incision for maximal exposure of the surface of the skull. You remove bone in the shape of a pie. That's why it's named the way it is. We
The
go
pie
along
procedure.
the coronal suture,
Okay.
and then there's a strip of bone removed on either side of the sagittal suture. And this allows you to drill small holes in the frontal bone here and in that midline strip here, and use a strong suture to actually pull the two together in order to get a shortening of that AP diameter. So you get immediate results, and there's no need for that postoperative helmeting. Again, this is a more recent case here. We had a big bicoronal incision. This is a little bit of a modification of that pie because we also went along the lambdoid sutures here. In this view on the right, you can see the two sutures that are in place here.
Huh.
And there was immediate shortening of that elongated skull down to the surrounder shape. And you can see here the pre-op view, and only 2 months later,
That's
you have immediate
crazy.
results.
The same kid. Look at that. That's nuts, man. So this one, I would imagine the, he said the lambdoid sutures, which they're the ones that kind of like run laterally. So the kid's head fused side to side, so it only had front to back to expand.
Last thing that we're going to talk about in this subtopic here is the concept of the frontal orbital advancement. This is a very common procedure, one of the core procedures in our craniofacial toolbox. And a frontal orbital advancement does exactly what it sounds like. It takes that frontal bone and orbital bando there, and it moves it anteriorly. So this is something that we use relatively commonly for older patients more than 9 months of age who have metopic or coronal craniosynostosis, where you need to reshape that forehead and orbital region. This allows increased intracranial volume and improved protection of the globes. And so there are some really nice simulators out there. This is
So this is the scalp, right? This thing here, it just looks like this weird like error in the 3D image. Nope, it's not. That's all skin. That's scalp and like the top of their face. That's peeled down.
one that's a free option that's online that kind of walks you through those different cuts in a relatively simplistic way, but gives you a sense of what you need to do. So for most cases, you start with a frontal craniotomy that gives you nice exposure of that orbital region. The next step is to make superior, lateral, and then inferior bando-osteotomies. Next, you move along the lateral orbital wall. Next, we have our anterior cranial fossa cuts and lateral sphenoid osteotomies, which really require a good 3D visualization.
Yeah, so basically, if you can't tell from this, is you're basically taking this like strip of bone that includes like the top of your orbit and like your eyebrow and stuff, and moving it forward, right? So they're sort of like taking this chunk out here and then just like sliding that whole piece like actually physically forward. And that's for kids that have the sutures here on the side, so like here or here. There's one down the middle of your forehead. That's the metopic suture I mentioned earlier, and your coronal sutures here. So for those, like if those are the ones fused, they get this like weird bulge kind of in the middle of their head, where the top of their head sort of like overflows their face, like for lack of a better way of describing it. So you want to move the orbital, you know, the area forward a little bit to like kind of compensate for that and let their brain grow in that area. Let's see if we can find a live action thing. That might be kind of tough because this is, like I said, it's a crazy long surgery. It's not like when we watch the carotid endarterectomy where it's, you know, there's kind of like a money shot where they go in and like take the freaking chunk out of the dude's carotid artery and they're like, hey, you're fixed. Hopefully you don't have a stroke anymore. Like this is a long time of like, you know, cut and paste and cut and paste and cut and paste, like dissection and all sorts of weird shit like that guy was talking about. Very complex thing to do. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna find that. Yeah, just look at that. Oh my god. Poor little baby, that's super loud.
Hello everybody, I am Dr. Derek Mendonça. I work as
Hello,
a consultant, plastic and craniofacial surgeon at Sakara World Hospital in Bangalore in India.
There you go, that's a good image of it. So like their head can't go side to side because that suture fused, right? So it can't like expand out, so then it has to go forward to back. Just destroyed the boss? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Your damage is better now. Good. Good deal. Wait, let me look back at what you were looking at. Or what you were using. Yeah, all you had was the dot, the chaos dot, basically. Yeah, man, the Apex is where it's at. More cast speed. Yeah. Yeah, Apex is, that's good. Much better. Alright, I did that primordial blocks. It's amazing how sometimes, like, one piece of gear like that'll really just rev your build up. Alright, let's do that city square. A lot of mods on that. That's okay. I can take it. We can dig it. I wonder why the Blessed Rebirth is so expensive. Maybe just because it's rare. I don't know if that's common. Well, I guess any Absolution builds probably need that, right? And for Dark Pact, it's really good too. Die, everything. Just blow up one goal and everything just explodes into flame. There you go. So I'm not sure, like, how the skill chooses which golem to blow up, because I feel like I've had my pointer over a golem and like channeled, cast the spell, and like it was not the one that the skill chose to explode. Yeah, I don't know. Well, shit, dude, I'm glad you at least temporarily salvaged your build. That would have been a real bummer if it was, like, just kind of through crap. Oh, I forgot to curse him. Damn it. Let's try it again. There he goes. Look at that.
Life is short. Deal with it.
Yeah, Crusader boots. Rings, beautiful rings. What's that? Oh. Alarm reminding me that I am actually a legitimate professional and need to sleep at some point. As much as I don't want to be. Though, as mentioned, my quality of life is now, like, so much better. It's like that change, not having to come until 3 on call, is fucking huge. So, I don't know. I have summoned skeletons tabbed and ready to go. I don't know that I need that, though. Because I thought that might help with my clear. But I feel like Wave of Conviction is doing enough damage as it is. Well, I'll keep it around. It's just one skill gem, so it's not, like, taking up a lot of place. A lot of room, I should say. Constantly refining, constantly trying to figure out what I want to do. And unfortunately, I'm going to be about 4 skill points short of what I thought I was going to be, because I had to actually, like, manually spec into Mind Over Matter, and I need Wicked Word to make Eldritch Battery Mind Over Matter not feel like utter shit. Ooh, a blueprint that I will never ever run. Or maybe I'll sell it to somebody. Okay. Boss, where are you? There you are. Boom. Boom. Nope. You guys still aren't dead. Kaboom. There you go. Fantastic. Oh wow. There's. Oh yeah, it's 2 unique bosses. That's right. Those like 2 sets of the 3. Now I understand. There we are. Ring. Let's see. Any other rings in here? That sure is a lot of rares to only have 1 ring. Also tells me that I need to make my item filter a little bit stricter. Yikes. Alright. Oh, do I want to do this first? Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. I'll get those. I guess I'll block stuff after I get all my essences.
When I'm ready and not before.
Alright. We are clear. Let's GTFO. Yeah, so I don't really want to go on to yellow maps until I have a little bit more of The white map's clear, I don't believe.
That's the trail.
Arcade map? Sure.
The job never ends.
Job never ends. It's true. The job does never end. Every mana fully consumed with passives and still cast. Yeah, Eldritch Battery is awesome. Eldritch Battery is a ridiculously good ability. Oh, that's... fuck. Yeah, definitely a super nice solution to mana problems. But it also gets rid of, you know, you can't use Energy Shield as a defensive layer. But yeah, if you want to just, like, go, you know, freaking ham on preserving all your mana, then yeah, it's amazing for that. Which is what I'm doing. But I'm also getting enough Energy Shield that I can use Mind Over Matter, so it's part of my effective health pool. Regardless. But that does require me, the trade-off is that requires me to have Wicked Ward. So it can still regenerate, even though I'm taking damage. Alright, Stone Golems, where are you? Resurrect! Resurrect golems!
Our dirty little deal is over, exile.
3 must survive, 5 are remaining. There we go. That ought to get you.
Win. Let's pop. The Piranda's fan.
Additional item with a veiled mod. Wow. 4 veiled items. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I very much enjoy getting all of these betrayal encounters early on, so I can get all the like useful crafts, you know, lined up. Like especially the resists and the attributes.
The more
Move
tightly
all
fit the
rivalries.
cogs,
Yeah, sure.
the
Why not?
gears still rotate, but the pattern
Belt that makes you regen 200 ES every second when it rares a bot. That's pretty good. Yeah, and I mean, you shouldn't run out of mana anyway. So when you have Eldritch Battery, so your Energy Shield just kind of constantly regenerates because you haven't taken any damage. So it just regenerates. Which is great. It's so cool. But if you do like I did and take Mind Over Matter, then it starts acting like normal Energy Shield, where it needs to recharge. And so you have to like, you know, have that grace period where it doesn't recharge, and that can really suck. Because like basically it doesn't recharge. Unless you're like not fighting stuff. Which if you're not fighting stuff, you're doing it wrong. So yeah, I took Wicked Ward so it's not interrupted by, like, Energy Shield recharge isn't interrupted by damage. Come on, there we go. Killing it. God, I really want that Blessed Rebirth jewel. Fuck. Well, it doesn't seem to be making that much of a difference. I also think I might need that, start with a Divine, the flask that makes your, Energy Shield apply to your, or excuse me. Oh no, but that's flasks though. I was thinking it was Energy Shield regen applies to, okay, let's try that again. Life regen applies to Energy Shield, but it's only for like if you use a health flask, it applies to Energy Shield. Sure. So that doesn't do me a whole lot of good. The reason I was thinking about that is I think I might do a Pathfinder. Like, my next character might be, instead of the Blade Blast, Bladefall Totem build that I was very high on earlier, I think I might do a Pathfinder. What is the skill? Forbidden Right Pathfinder. And just get, like, some ludicrous amount of recharge. Tons of effective HP. Flask uptime, like perma flask uptime. The new Pathfinder is so good. Wow, there's a lot of crap right over here. And where are my golems? I'm just gonna channel and blow them up. See what happens. That worked out pretty well. That worked out pretty well.
I need more mana.
You need more mana? How do you need more mana? Did you guys forget that I have Wicked Word? Please die. There we go. Okay, arcade is complete. Do I have anything in here that I want to pick up? There's that. What's that do? There's spells.
Too much clatter.
Too much.
Don't expect our previous heroes to save you now.
Alright, you guys get over to this door. Start beating on shit. There we are. Alright, in we go. Golems, in we go. Watch that life bar go down. Apparently by that life bar I meant mine. Oh god. There we go.
A huntress who doesn't.
Bargain.
I'm glad we could come to an
Oh. Ooh, that's... Yikes. Yikes roll. Not so good. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do the metamorph from the map that we did together. That's actually one reason that I decided not to do metamorph this league, because I knew I would constantly fucking forget to do metamorph, even if it was one of the like things I focused on. All right, Tane, let's go.
Do you see now what we face, Orion? May
I
the
see
dark-
now what we face. Yes, I do. Thank you. Life hit unleashed. Drops a weapon with 30% quality. Well, as great as that sounds, I think I'm just gonna opt to get stuff. Take lots of fire damage. There we go.
Too much clatter.
One abrasive catalyst. How useful. Let's see. Biscuiter's Vigil. What is attacking me? Okay. What do I want to drop? I guess Biscuiters is kind of shit. Alright, back to town I go. Let's unveil some things. Let's see what we got. Evasion rating while focused. Awesome. This damage reduction's probably not too bad. Avoid LA damage from hits during soul gain prevention. Okay. Might have to get some vol skills going on here. Wait, what does that have on it? Is that a hybrid? Oh, and of course, it is a hybrid, but there's also a tier 10 life with a low roll on it. Great. Crit multi. Yeah, we'll do that. Those are both useful, though. Oh, well, that might turn into a decent ring. Oh, man. Okay. We've got some choices here. Minimum frenzy charge. Oh, man. Okay. Strength and dex. In one mod. Wow. Minimum frenzy charges. And it unlocks that mod for me. I think that's probably what I gotta do. Man, that's a solid ring. Okay. Cool. Do I have anything else to do? No, I do not.
Blessings.
Gotta put these rings in there. Ring. 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 That's 6 chaos. Looking me in the face. I enjoy that. Yeah, we'll see what the Jade Amulet has to offer me. Nothing. See if I can get a chaos for this. Probably not. This. What am I gonna do with this? Probably craft resistances on it or something? I don't know. That seems foolish. Maybe Gold Lightning? Yeah, let's put Gold Lightning on there. Nice high roll. Yeah, sell that bitch. Sell that fine piece of jewelry. I don't know if that's worth 10 chaos, but we'll put 10 on it and see what happens.
Salah.
I'll put that up for chaos, I guess. Wait a second. That's a really good
Bless.
leveling item. I will keep you, Stone of Lazoir. Alright, with that, I think I probably got a GTFO, guys. Thank you all for watching. I believe I will be back Sunday. We're sleep training my kid this weekend, so that's gonna suck real hard. And by weekend, I mean for the next, like, 2 weeks, starting Friday. Fuck. So, we'll see how that goes. But, as always, I am Milkman L. Thank you again for watching. I hope you had a great time. Have a fantastic week. Please join Discord if you haven't already. Take it easy, everybody. I'm out.